Hey guys, it is September 21st, 2017, and this is Kyle, aka Vulcan Wolverine. It's about 6 in the morning where I am on Thursday morning, and I wanted to show you guys something. I was walking my dog early this morning. I haven't slept all night, kind of been on a sleeping during the day, up at night schedule, but I wanted to show you all this, because I haven't seen it in a while. If you can see it right there, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and that right there is a drone. And now I'm going to kind of move over here. See, it's about, you look at that big light and then up and to the right, and that is an actual drone. And I've seen this outside of my condo several times, but actually for the last probably last 2 weeks, I have not seen it out here. Walking my dog at night or in the morning when I'm still up, I haven't seen it. But today, in my car, I did actually yell, at my attackers who are remote surveilling me, microwaving me, and sending the V2K to me. I was yelling and just cursing and very, very angry. And then in the same night, I see a drone up near my condo, which I haven't seen for weeks, at least 2 weeks, maybe more, maybe about 2.5 to 3 weeks. And I noticed that I hadn't been, communicating to my attackers that often. Especially not in the car. I would just drive to places, I'd be quiet, I'd maybe think things, that I was thinking they could, read on the remote neural monitoring or inner voice kind of readouts or whatever, but I didn't say anything. And tonight I was screaming in the car and angry, really angry at my attackers. And then the same night, the drone appears in the same place. Initially, for the first couple months, or yeah, I guess it was a couple months or a year, it was on this side in the sky, this same bright drone. And I'll put the camera on a star. That's a star up there blinking. So that's a star. That's a star right there, I'm pretty sure. Another star right here. But then this. And I'm very sure, I'm like 100% that is a drone. Like, I don't know if they're, if directed energy signals come from these drones or if they're just part of the surveillance. But I did want to get a video of it because of the events surrounding it. Because, I did vocally express my anger to the people on my surveillance and attacking me. In my car with the cell phone. I have the cell phone camera covered up, but the cell phone still does receive audio. So it kind of made me question, how this whole thing is compartmentalized now. I think that probably these people surveilling with the drones and flying overhead probably do, understand that we're being experimented on and directed energy weapons are being shot at us remotely and on the ground. But it kind of made me question, since I was, audibly speaking up to my attackers in the car, whether, that information was compartmentalized, and then maybe the people who work these drones were told, like, hey, we gotta still watch this guy, he's talking to himself or whatever. I don't know, leave in the comments kind of what you think about that. But that is definitely the same one. It hasn't been around for a couple of weeks. And it was just weird because it really coincides with actual activity that went on today. My communication with my attackers. Because I've been pretty good lately. I haven't really found the a reason why. Well, there's tons and millions of reasons to be angry about this, justifiably so. But didn't see the use, of speaking up to my attackers or anything. I'm more trying to, put out videos and find ways to end this program. So I've been more focused on that than focusing on my attackers lately. But I was just thinking, I'm on a lot of talk shoe calls, and I talk to a lot of women, single women, women with children, even disabled children, where the women are being hit, and their disabled children that they take care of are also being experimented on with these directed energy weapons. So it kind of got the best of me. I've kind of conditioned myself to only do useful things against this, but we all slip up, and rightfully so. We should be angry about this because it is a genocide, murder experimentation program. But I did just want to show this on video. I think I'm not connected to the internet, but they'll sometimes run my battery down. I want to kind of walk around the parking lot and see if I can get it from a different angle. Not doing too bad when I'm awake, because I'm grounding, using Dave Case's latest CD, which seems to be kind of, as one TI said on the phone, I think she said it pretty good, it kind of backs them out of your brain. So you want to keep doing things that really back these people out of your brain, that get rid of, that interfere with the entrainment, so that you can be more in control of your emotions and more in control of a lot of the remote neural manipulation stuff, that they're trying to, I guess, practice with or do satanic ritual, whatever they think in their delusional heads. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to have a call tonight. I don't know if I'll get this video out before my call, but on Thursdays I have a late night call at 11 p.m. Central, so it's 9 p.m. Pacific, on TalkShoe. It's 724-444-7444. A lot of TIs are coming up with a lot of good ideas. A lot of TIs are also struggling in pain and in torture, and I really do think we're getting somewhere. I really think that we're making some advances. This is a war. It's a war of perception and awareness. We are moving forward, not as fast as TIs would like, not as fast as I would like, but we got to keep plugging at it. Keep talking about this, keep putting out information, keep supporting TIs doing activism, just going out, handing out flyers, getting t-shirts that tell the community about this, and organizing on those things, that should be pretty easy to do if we were healthy and energetic. Harder to do for people who are being tortured and their minds being kind of messed with and manipulated, but we can still do it, guys. We can do this. I guess that's all I want to say. I just kind of wanted to show you all this, and it's just very interesting that it really coincides with personal activity today. I wasn't doing anything wrong, but I did speak up when I was in my vehicle, to the people on my surveillance and remote neural manipulation, directed energy weapon, and also hitting me with V2K 24 hours. I'm attenuating it pretty well. When I'm awake, I'm kind of on a very good supplement regimen, and I would just tell TIs to look out for Charlie's videos on cleansing. He's really big on potassium iodide, which I'm taking about 0.5 grams per day. You get it at the store in micrograms, so please take your potassium iodide. another great supplement is boron, because it's kind of a derivative of borax, the stuff you can bathe in and wash your clothes in. So boron is another good supplement. You know, garlic, bentonite clay. Also take B12 and dramamine. But yeah, I'm just you know, working on surviving, guys, as I know y'all are out there too. Really wanted to show you all this because it just showed up in conjunction with you know, something that I haven't been doing lately. When I drive somewhere, I kind of just bite my tongue. I get what I need to do done. I turn up the music in my car, and I'm not telling anybody, you know, how to react or act towards your perpetrators. I'm not saying don't speak up. I'm just saying it's interesting that coincided. So, you know, I do think there's an element that, I mean, I guess obviously, I'm laughing. There's obviously a false flag element here. So they're attacking us, and then, you know, trying to basically say that our behavior reacting to being murdered is coming out of nowhere, and then getting a huge program to react to that. So it's obviously a huge false flag. We all know that. It's a false flag on all the innocent TIs around the world that are going through it, and experimentation, as well as other, you know, very, very dark angles here. Alright guys, I'm at about 12 minutes. You know, I really hope you guys are doing well. You know, hang in there. The Cuban embassy attack, you know, look into that. Tell your families about that if you have a hard time, you know, kind of connecting the dots for them. You know, I'm going to really be talking to my family a lot about the Cuban embassy attack, because that is exactly what happened to the State Department workers, is exactly, you know, what is being used on us. So it's a very, very good mainstream news story to connect directly to what is happening to us. Alright guys, I'll talk to y'all later. God bless you, and I hope you're doing well. You know, I love you guys. Just hang in there, do your best, and you know, when you can't handle the torture, when it's unbearable, you know, please try some things like cleansing, you know, cleansing and detoxifying, also passive defenses, and what else? Grounding. And it seems like everybody's coming out right now because I'm outside, but it is 6 o'clock in the morning, so people are probably going somewhere. Kind of weird. But you know, just keep finding ways. You know, the grounding is working for me, and Dave's, you know, latest CD is really working. So keep trying at it. Keep throwing spaghetti against the wall, as I said in my last video. And don't give up. You know, try and get on some of these conference calls to hear some of the ideas for defense. And just don't give up, guys. You know, if the torture is too unbearable, you know, keep trying to triage with cleansing, with detoxifying, with getting free radicals out of your system, and then passive and electronic defenses. Alright guys, I will see you on the next one. Vulcan Wolverine out. And God is on our side, guys. Alright, so I'll see you guys on the next one. Like 2 people came out while I was making this video. 6 in the morning. One's an old guy who doesn't work. I kind of see patrolling around the condo. Weird, bizarre stuff. We can't be apologetic anymore about it. I can't. I'm telling myself that, you know, because I come out here and I'm like, well, I'm making a video and people think I'm weird or something like that. Who cares? They're killing a lot of people. This is torture, brutal, brutal torture. You know, so let's keep moving forward. Let's keep fighting, guys. Alright, I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next one.